A few of the stories we have for you this week include
a new women's center at the Washington, D.C. VA Medical Center.
4 young VA research scientists received the prestigious Presidential Early Career Scientists and Engineers Award.
Another look at the just completed National Veterans Winter Sports Clinic and the Marine Commandant's take on Paralympians.
Hello, I'm Catrice Pasteur with the Veterans Health Administration.
And I'm Nick Antonetti with the Office of Information Security. This is VA News.
Just before we began production of this show, we learned that VA had received the results of an independent survey that found satisfaction among veteran patients at VA is among the best in the nation.
Congratulations all around to VA healthcare providers at more than 1,700 inpatient and outpatient facilities across the country. The 2013 American Customer Satisfaction Index gave VA an overall satisfaction index of 84 for inpatient care and 82 for outpatient care.
By comparison, the U.S. hospital industry scored 80 for inpatient care and 83 for outpatient care. In the ACSI survey, veteran patients strongly endorsed VA health care, with 91% offering positive assessments of inpatient care and 92% for outpatient care.
The ACSI has consistently shown veterans have greater satisfaction in VA hospitals and clinics than patients give private sector healthcare facilities. You can download the separate inpatient or outpatient surveys by pasting these addresses into your web browser.
Billed as a promise kept, the Washington, D.C. VA Medical Center celebrated the opening of its new Women's Health Center recently. Here's Dwayne Wingfield with the story.
There's a lot of women veterans that we need to take care of.
The Washington, D.C. VA Medical Center celebrated the opening of its new Women's Health Center with a ribbon-cutting ceremony on April 8, 2014. And to hear VA officials tell it, the clinic won't be lacking for business.
It means more women have access to health care. It means state-of-the-art technology. It means being able to bring in different providers to provide that specialty health care for our female veterans.
And here at the DCVA, the population has been growing. So when there weren't any women veterans here, there are now over 16,000 women veterans enrolled in your healthcare system, and as you heard, 7,300 today are using the services both here at the main site and at your community-based outpatient clinics.
The nearly 7,200 square foot outpatient facility will consolidate medical and mental health care under one roof, significantly increasing the space dedicated to the care of women veterans. The new clinic includes 6 exam rooms, 2 procedure rooms, a meditation and alternative therapies treatment area, a conference room, a serene waiting area with computer access, an inset fireplace, and a children's table.
We've just been in this new space a couple weeks. We've already brought diabetes education to this clinic. So our diabetes educator comes here and has a women's only support group and education group, which is going to be ongoing. We're going to bring our integrative health physician to the clinic to provide alternative medicine interventions to our women patients. We're going to bring telehealth into this clinic. So these are new things that we're going to do going forward.
During her 24-year career as a nurse working at the Washington, D.C. VA Medical Center, Gail Bell and her team are responsible for ensuring the D.C. VA Medical Center is a comfortable and convenient facility where women can feel safe and secure receiving health care.
We have always desired to present and provide care to our women veterans in an atmosphere that was calming, that was inviting, where they felt secure and certainly comfortable in the care that they were receiving here at the DCVA Medical Center. So we're really happy that we're fully opened to provide the quality care our women veterans deserve.
4 VA researchers were among this year's Presidential Early Career for Scientists and Engineers, or PCASE Award. The 4 were among 102 scientists and engineers announced by the White House in December as the newest PCASE Award recipients. President Obama presented the awards at the White House. The 4 PCASE awardees from VA are Dr. Karanesh Ganguly with the Neurology and Rehabilitation Research and Development Service at the San Francisco VA Medical Center, Dr. Brian Head with the VA Biomedical Laboratory Science Research and Development Service at the VA San Diego Healthcare System, Dr. Catherine Iverson a psychologist with the Clinical Science Research and Development Service in the Women's Health Sciences Division for the National Center for PTSD at the VA Boston Healthcare System, and Dr. Hardeep Singh with the Houston VA Health Services Research and Development Center of Excellence at the Michael E. DeBakey VA Medical Center. 3 of the research scientists were able to take the time to talk to us about their work.
I'm a clinical neurologist at the VA, and then part of what our lab does is look at how to use emerging neurotechnology to help with recovery and to help sort of ultimately veterans experience improved function. So currently we're at a stage that we're primarily examining in animal models, and we work on non-human primates as well as rodents. And the goal of our research is to understand how can the brain exert control over external devices. And specifically what we do is have models in which these animals learn to control external devices using only their brain activity.
I'm a basic scientist in my training, and I look at how receptors are organized in the cell membrane. And specifically a protein called caveolin, which helps to organize a variety of receptors that are critical for neurotransmission as well as growth. And so what I've found is that when I overexpress this gene to make more caveolin only in neurons, that it created a rapid enhancement in growth. So I then injected the gene into the brains of mice, and they showed improvement in functional growth as well as enhancement in memory. TBI is high incidence among veterans, both from Iraq and Afghanistan, and TBI can also kind of grow into PTSD, leg changes, as well as spinal cord injury. So what I'm hoping to do is bring this to the clinic so that I can increase growth in the brain of injured veterans as well as the spinal cord to improve their daily lives, whether it's going to work, driving a car, or even just with their relationships at home.
Well, intimate partner violence, which is commonly referred to as IPV, refers to physical, sexual, or psychological aggression from a past or current intimate partner. So sometimes it's confused with domestic violence, which is a broader term that refers to any kind of family violence. And intimate partner violence refers specifically to instances of aggression between intimate partners. And that's what I focus on in terms of women's experience of intimate partner violence, because women are disproportionately affected by IPV.
Dr. Singh was releasing a paper on his work at the time of the interviews. The title of his project is Automated Point-of-Care Surveillance of Outpatient Delays in Cancer Diagnoses. Dr. Singh's research began on the front lines of VA primary care and is focused on improving patient safety in the context of the VA's electronic health record.
Some 400 veterans with traumatic brain injuries, spinal cord injuries, orthopedic amputations, visual impairments, and other disabilities attended the 28th National Disabled Veterans Winter Sports Clinic in Snowmass, Colorado, March 30th through April 4th.
And more than 200 certified ski instructors for the disabled volunteered to help VA and the disabled American veterans meet our commitment to improving the quality of life for veterans with disabilities.
The 5-day clinic consists of downhill and cross-country ski lessons, a challenge race, adaptive sports workshops, and educational classes, plus sponsored and self-directed alternate activities like scuba diving, sled hockey, a climbing wall, snowmobiling, and other activities.
Secretary Shinseki helped open the clinic this year.
For a number of cultures, mountains are sacred places. An ancient Pueblo saying advises, remember always to look to the mountaintop, for in doing so, you look to greatness. Let no problem, no matter how great, discourage you. But here's what I want you to understand. There are lots of high places around here. Except for us, this mountain would just be another high place. I know the mayor doesn't want to hear that. There are lots of other high places out here. Our coming here, we give this mountain meaning by coming here. We give it inspiration by what we do here. And we give it healing powers by letting it change the rest of our lives. That's what this week is about. There's a lot of living left to do. So let's get on with it. Good luck. Have a great week. God bless all of you. Thank you.
As we reported in the last VA News, during the week of the Winter Clinic, many Paralympians and Olympians were in Washington, D.C. for the first ever Best of the U.S. Awards program. Veterans and active military participants were among the contestants for awards of distinction. We got a chance to speak for a few minutes with the current and 35th Marine Corps Commandant, General James F. Amos.
I couldn't be prouder. I've met a lot of them through our own annual trials, warrior games we have every year. I know all the Marines, and I've met a lot of the soldiers and our special operators. So for me, it's a little bit of a reunion, and I get to see them, and the fact that they competed in the Paralympics and Sochi, and I'm excited about seeing them tonight.
The Community Resource and Referral Center, operating under the VA Medical Center in Washington, D.C., has begun a unique program to help at-risk and homeless veterans obtain gainful employment. The center built a commercial kitchen, and through the VA Compensated Work Therapy program, is teaching the culinary arts to a number of veterans. They had their first graduate recently.
A couple of years ago, our esteemed secretary stated that he wanted VA to get involved in food service.
The culinary program is really a part of offering a one-stop shop for veterans who are either homeless or at risk for homelessness.
The program is outstanding. Chef Gerald is an outstanding teacher.
I have them for 11 weeks out of the 16-week program, teaching all the techniques, procedures, safety, how to handle protein safely, sanitation, all those things, and then gradually building them up to adapt because it's very intense.
Teaches veterans how to cook from scratch. So they're learning new recipes every day. Chef Gerald is a wonderful person. He's teaching them all the basics about produce, meats, how to cut.
For some of them, culinary arts has been their passion. They've loved to cook, and this is an opportunity to make sort of a dream come true.
I cook because I like to eat, so I have a lot of favorites. I think it's opened up a lot of opportunities for me, and I've been out of work for some time, so I'm really looking forward to getting back to work.
There is a growing body of evidence that if they are able to get employment, their overall outcomes are markedly improved.
Every major city, there's a high percentage of hospitality in that city. Everybody has to eat, so why not the food service industry?
The long-term goal is to find some type of means of opening up a place where I can do the things that I like, that I'm passionate about.
Did you know VA actually continues the Salute to Veteran Patients throughout the year to encourage volunteerism at VA facilities? The VA Voluntary Services Annual Conference was in North Carolina the week of April 21st. The Youth and Adult Volunteers of the Year will be introduced at the conference to VA employees and Veteran Service Organization representatives. We'll show you who they are in the next VA News. Meanwhile, here's a public service announcement by the 2014 Voluntary Service National Salute Chairperson, David James Elliott. It's airing nationwide.
Hi, I'm David James Elliott. During my career, I've played many different roles. One of the closest to my heart was that of a naval officer. That's because away from the studio, I'm passionate about supporting our nation's veterans. As chairman of the VA's National Salute to Veterans Patients, I urge you to volunteer at your local VA medical facility. If you can't do that, please consider an online donation to benefit our veterans. Go to the website on your screen and be a VA volunteer.
That's all we have for this week. Thank you for making VA News part of your day. I'm Nick Antonetti.
And I'm Catrice Pasteur. Have a really nice day, please. They are the best kind.